Hello everybody, today we're going to look at the Capture Festival, and there are three phases of the Capture Festival: the preparation phase, the actual capture phase, and the finale. So what it is you click right here at the bottom. You'll enter into this. Load. We enter into this. This is the first stage. A gift for everyone making a total of 2,000. No, 20k wishes. So you see, I have 3 tickets now. So what I did is I shared this on Facebook. You click it, and you submit a wish. Which I already did. I wish I get a Dark Nat 5. Okay, it doesn't show, I guess, but I just submitted another wish. Does it count? Okay, no, it doesn't count. It doesn't give me another ticket, but I think it might. I wish for a square slot for my light Arthur. Okay, the chat glitches again. So you could actually, I did enter a wish earlier, and I guess you can enter it like after a while or something. I shared this on Facebook already. It might let me share again, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But for the first time you get a ticket, and for the first time for the wish and the post you get 1 ticket each. So you get a total of 2 tickets. And if more people share and make wishes, then we will have a higher count, and this way we'll have even more tickets when we do hit these overall goals. So if you have nothing to do, just hit share and submit like a wish. I think everyone can do more than 1 wishes and 1 post for this number to go up. So yeah, these are the phases. The preparation phase is like the game want us to advertise the game. The Capture Festival is actually what we're gonna do, and the finale is like the jackpot. And what you get for the finale is you use up all the tickets. I think. Yeah, you use all the tickets, and the tickets give really amazing rewards. It includes a gleam, or I think you could get you have a chance of getting these. You get gleams, 600 Astro Gems, the Nat 4 monster, the event monster, the dog looking thing, or you get 1 million gold, or a legendary secret egg when hitting the jackpot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in my opinion, the Gleam and the Astro Gems are the best out of all. 1 million gold is really just 300 Astro Gems. So 600 Astro Gem is a lot better. It doesn't say what element is gonna give you for the monster, for the reward. But if it's just one of these guys, then it's not that great because you can just get them during the event anyway. But the reward are definitely really good because right now I got 3 of them. I have a pretty good chance of getting 1 gleam or like 600 Astro Gems. For if you do get the highest, so there's like a count of how many Astro One you're gonna capture. The highest is gonna get an extra 20 tickets. And it's showed in this list right here. With the highest 20, and then 15, 10, and 5. So not that many people are gonna get this because it's not like you're like a clan thing. You're competing against the entire server basically. And I actually didn't anticipate the Capture Festival being so early because I was thinking that they're gonna release the Capture Festival in Christmas and New Year, because that is when the event should happen. But I guess that's not what they're thinking. This might be an event where they hype up, like they make it really nice, so it'll hype up the event for later on. I don't know. Yeah. So we're gonna look at a little bit about the Astromon you're gonna get. So if I'm not mistaken, you'll get this fusion. It's not on yet, but the fusion is like an Evo 2 fire and an Evo 2 water, which you could get the light or dark, I believe. The Astromon is really good. It's just like the Dark Cat, really. It's a single nuker, I think. Yeah, at the enemy, so it's only attacking one person, and it's a 50% morale boost with a predator skill. It's best to have a square. If you don't, it's not gonna be that great if you don't have one, really. It doesn't have to have one, but it's best to have one. So 32 attack. We're gonna look at the Dark Cat for a little bit. Okay, look at the Dark Dog first. Okay, it's sap 100% with 2's turn. It's not bad. Aggression with defense. It's not bad either. Let me look at the Dark Cat. So the Dark Cat has similar suit, 32 attack and Predator. No, Hunter. Hunter instead of Predator. I do think Predator is better, but then this is the Dark type. So this, okay, let me do the math for a little bit. You guys see this? Okay. So what the math should be like, it should be like 32,000. That's the amount of attack you have. You times it by, okay, no. 68 is the amount of attack you'll get for percentage gem, so you times it by 2. You get 1.36 more. So 1.36 times 2200. That's the amount of extra attack you're gonna get for 2 attack gems. You plus that by 2, you get 755. You get 7.5k attack. Assume that you have 100% crit rate. We're gonna assume with 100% because that is what endgame people aim for, basically. As well as people who's doing dragon dungeons, you need this 100% crit rate to have a really stable run. So with this amount, we're gonna use 7552 for this amount. We times it by 1.5. That's the amount of crit you're gonna get if you're just using like a normal, because the crit rate is 50, so you add 0.5. So that's the amount of crit you're gonna get if you're a light unit. So your damage is this much, but then if you have Predator, you times it by 1.4 again. So you get 15k damage. For the Dark Cat, however, 5.2, you times it by 1. You times it by 2 because of the crit damage for the 100% crit damage for Dark type, and you actually get an extra 0.5 for the Hunter. So that equals to 18k damage. So that's a lot better. Times 1.5 times 1.4. Yeah, so the Dark Cat do quite a bit more damage than normal. It does 3k more damage, but still you don't get a light single target attacker that much, so it's still really good. You could compare this possibly to the Dark Birdie, but then the Dark Birdie is AoE, is not. The damage output is uncomparable, and he actually have a really good leader skill as well for the attack leader skill. So hope for the best. And the morale boost is huge. The Dark Cat only have 30% morale boost, so in theory you need at least 3 hits for the light dog, for you're guaranteed an ultimate for the third hit. For the Dark Cat, you're guaranteed a ultimate with for the fifth hit. But then obviously for it's not that it's pretty common to get your ultimate the third or the fourth turn for your Dark Cat because of the morale boost. But then this is guaranteed for you get like the Predator ultimate for the third turn, which is really strong. And the encounter rate is super rare. So what that means is if you're not doing so hot capturing, if you're having like for the past two event, if you're not able to get evil 2, I mean evil 3 for those Astromon, this event might not be for you, because for example for the Sierra event, if you can't get the Sierra to evil 3 or the Light Jack to evil 3, you're not gonna get a chance, because to get the light or dark type, you're gonna have to fuse 8 of these together to get one. So you need like 24. You have to capture 24 of them to get a light or dark type. So if you're a new player, I don't suggest you to try too hard. They might like have some Facebook event for giving you like a dark type or something. It do happen. Maybe like we reach like 1,000 share, they might give us something like that, but who knows. And the finale, it says giving us the event monster, but it didn't set what element, so you might get a chance of getting like the light one, so who knows. But I will not put too much hope into it. I'll personally, if you're just new to the game, I'll just farm and get as much Nat 4 as possible, not to raise them specifically, but to get material for the Rebirth, for the festival, for the Hero Fest, or like for the Rebirth Festival. So if you only look at the what is this? The fire type? Red has it. They have a lot more Astromon. So if you look at the fire type, this is basically the skill set for the. This is like exactly the same for the Water Nightmare. Yeah, and it's only 80%. I think his is 100%. Did I go past it again? Yeah, his is 100% for 2 turns. So his skill set is actually really good. Same attacker, 30k attack, Nightmare, 36 attack. It has a stronger thirst, but I don't think it matters, because normally when you do get this spell, it acts like a silent, where you just take away the SP bar for the ultimate to go. So I think I'll take the 100% over the 80%. But it is a single target, so it might be different. Let me look at the water one. Okay, the water one has 80% attack down and fatigue. Fatigue is absolutely, in my opinion, garbage. It doesn't work on Titans. It's not good on... What is it? It's not good on PvP as well. Where's that Dark Cat? One thing it is really good, it has better stats because it's a Nat 4. Okay, 100% for 2 turns. This is only 80% for 2 turns. I think the NASA has attack down as well. The Nat 4 NASA. Where is the NASA? Okay, it's not here. So, or the Yeti. I don't see the NASA anywhere, so... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it has the attack down. The attack down is not bad, but then the fatigue is absolutely horrible. And in clan battle, you get the 5-star skill a lot. So, if your 5-star skill is useless, this is horrible for Titans. Because you have one skill set that is entirely useless. So, for example, this one you look at both of these skills and combined they're good. But then 80% for 2 turns and fatigue on the other side. I'm not gonna get this unless they change the Titans really. But keep in mind this is single target. So it is good in Titans in terms of the single target damage. Okay, so this is a complete trash. 100% chance of stunning a person is useless. So the green is useless, the red is usable. Since this is a attack type, so it will do a lot of damage to the boss, but it's not as useful. I mean, you're gonna do a lot single target damage. So the fire one is not bad. The water one is not as good. The wood one is completely trash. The light one is really good too. So if you can make one, make it the light one. If you don't have a square, if you don't have a square, it's still light. You could probably try using the gem set to get the 20% on the gems, which you need 20 more you need a 20% crit rate for all your gems, which is not that easy in my opinion when I'm like level 54. Because if you don't have a square, you're farming the other 2 golem. So you're farming these when you see like the amount of gems I have for these are like no. Like it's really hard to get good substats on stages that you don't farm as much. So selling every gem that only have 2 substats, because beside the rune sets are a lot better. Because you're not going to get the max stat from these anyway, so it's pretty useless. So yeah, that is it for this capture festival. Keep in mind you can use these as material for the Rebirth Festival for the Kenna. Is it Kenna? I don't know. I think it's Kenna. And yes, the one quick reminder is that the Rebirth is gonna reset on I think the 14th maintenance. So after it will reset after the season is gonna end like in like 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Really soon before the capture event start, and when it does, you get a chance of I think rebirthing one of the event monster. Yeah, I think they're gonna add in like the dark type or the light type to the rebirth, and they're gonna sell the light dark Yeti on the crystal shop. So in my opinion, this patch is not properly planned. It's just to give us a sense of a capture festival, so we'll engage more on the next capture festival, which is gonna be the one in Christmas and New Year, because that is supposedly the big event. So just look at this one as the capture festival for material if you can't get the light one. If you can get the light one, go for it. It's really good. I will not skip this event at all because of the light one, because it's really exhausting for the last event already for getting the jack. I got quite a few of jacks already. I still have these this much, and I already got one to evil 3. I got triple square, and I got another one for triple square. And you can only get these if the event is on, if it's the light event, like the Astramon is light that you're capturing by itself. Like for this one, you can't get like a guaranteed gem slot that you want because you have to get it from fusion. So my hope of having a square for the fusion is quite low, and like let's be honest, you're not gonna get triple square like these ones. Like for these one, you're capturing it with the light form, so you're able to get the triple square really easily. And I'm saving these jacks because I might make another jack. I don't know. And the rest of the material, the rest of the jacks I used to rebirth all these Kanyas, and I was able to get a dark one with a square, which is nice. This is a really good, I do think this is a really good unit. This is exactly like the bird, the Boltwing, and I really like the Boltwing a lot. But the Boltwing is a little bit better in a sense since it has like the critical leader, Deathbolt. This is, in my opinion, better than the attack, because if you have a 100% crit rate, you're doing way more damage. Because what you add on your attack, a percentage added on your attack should be like, it's adding on the base attack, I believe. So for example, you have 2.4k attack with a 30% lead. You're only adding to 24, 58 times 1.3. You're only adding like 600 damage. But then for the crit leader skill, you're adding the multiplier onto the crit. So you're adding the complete attack. So you add in like this amount, which is like what, 6k or 7k? I don't know, 6k. This is 6k. So you're adding the entire damage and then multiply to this. So you get like, instead of 1.5, you're getting like 1.9. So you get like 11k damage. So it's a lot better. So without the 0.4, you're gonna get 6 times 1.5. You're gonna get 9 inside of like 6 times 1.9. Instead of, so you get like 2k more damage instead of like 600 more damage. It's very different. So yeah, I do think this is the best leader skill, but not that many units have that leader skill. And if you do have it, I do recommend using it. It's better than a lot of the other, like its leader skill is not good at all for this one. So yeah. Yeah, so that is it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Peace.
Oh, psych, just kidding. My new catchphrase is, I don't give a f. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Roll credits. Just shake that ass. Roll the credits. Go. Just shake that ass. That's the end of season 1. That's the end, mother. I don't give a f. Is my new catchphrase.